Whew, it's good to see this game again. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 video game remasters. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be taking a look at games that were re-released with improved visuals and audio elements, such as higher resolution, orchestral sounds, and graphics. The game must keep its original gameplay intact for it to be a remaster. Games like Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green unfortunately won't be featured here, as by definition they are remakes, which we have a list for already. Number 10, Grand Theft Auto 5. Rockstar's latest entry into their increasingly popular series saw its release at the end of last-gen consoles' lifecycle, making everyone wonder if they'd ever get to see it on the PC and current gen. Thankfully, they didn't have to wait long, as it was released a year later on PS4 and Xbox One, and a few months later on PC. These new releases saw a massive increase in visuals, with higher textures, better reflections, lighting, and shadows. We got to see San Andreas in a new light, literally. Apart from a brand new first-person mode, there wasn't too many new features, but PC players managed to find a means. Number 9, Banjo Kazooie. With Rare bought by Microsoft, we thought it would be the end of our favourite bear and bird combo. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, we received a remastered edition of the game that started it all on XBLA. While the N64 polyagonal graphics remained the same, we finally got to see that dynamic duo in glorious HD with smoothed out framerate. Graphics aside, the game received some minor gameplay tweaks, saving those notes we collected in each world, and fixing original stop and swap features. Finally, getting those items would actually lead to something. Number 8, Gears of War Ultimate Edition.
Is that right?
Welcome back to the army, soldier.
This entry, like the series, is a bit of a grey area. The gameplay remains the same as the original, bloody and gory as hell, with enough testosterone to keep the adrenaline pumping. However, the visuals were technically remade, as they were reconstructed from the ground up. It's everything largely the same, while utilising a later version of the third Unreal Engine to capitalise on better textures, lighting, effects, and more. Regardless of where you stand on the issue, we can all agree that standing atop a visually enhanced mountain of locust corpses has never felt nor looked better. Number 7, Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remaster.
Wait, you say it's your story, but it's my story too, you know?
No JRPG series has reached the same level of fame the Final Fantasy series has, but with entries taking up to a decade to be released, it certainly takes a while to see a new number. We've seen many remakes and remasters pop up throughout the years, but we have to give it to the combo deal of 10-10-2. With 10 beloved by the fans, it seemed fitting to give that the HD treatment, and while 10-2 wasn't as well received, they just couldn't leave it out. Infamous HD laughing aside, we also received the international content, with additional scenes, bosses, and more, making this feel like a complete addition and not just another HD remaster.
I wish you were here with me.
Number 6, Resident Evil HD Remaster.
Hey Whisker, where's Chris?
Jill, no. You don't want to go back out there.
A remaster of a remake. That sounds almost as ridiculous as a Jill sandwich.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right.
Over 2 decades later, and this remaster helps to prove how relevant Resident Evil still is. Using the GameCube remake, this remaster finally brings the first game into HD, with higher resolution, unlocked frame rate, and textures brought up to their higher and surprisingly original format. While the original was a put-off to some thanks to its tank controls, the remaster went a step further and finally brought in modern analog controls. Plus, let's face it, we'll always be happy to step back into that iconic manner.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Number 5, Ico and Shadow of the Colossus Collection. Ico and Shadow of the Colossus are even to this day considered to be masterpieces, and with every video game masterpiece, it's bound to be remastered. For a remastered combo, the collection offered little other than a graphical upgrade and a frame rate fix, but just being able to play these legendary games once again was a treat. One notable visual change was the increase to the depth of field, and knowing Team Ico's grandiose landscapes, it was a much appreciated improvement. Though, it looks like we won't have to wait long to get another visual upgrade. Number 4, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. An odd entry by Nintendo, especially given Mario Kart 8 had only been released a few years prior. Possibly due to the lack of sales for the Wii U and the hype for the Switch, the kart racer raced into a remastered release for the new console portable hybrid. Sporting true HD quality, the kart racer looked even better. Rather than just re-releasing it though, Nintendo also included all the DLC from the Wii U version, new races, tracks, items, and the return to the series' classic battle mode. If you didn't get to experience this game on the Wii U, then this is a must-own for your Switch collection. Number 3, Uncharted: The Nathan Drake Collection. What's better than one of Nathan Drake's adventures? How about 3 of his greatest adventures wrapped into one package? Celebrating the success of Smart Mouth Adventurer, Naughty Dog remastered the first 3 games for the PS4, featuring better visuals with higher resolution, lighting, and finally brought the series to the 60 frames per second club. With Naughty Dog developing all future titles on PS4, it seemed appropriate to release the prior iterations to catch everyone up to speed, while providing a top quality experience for both newcomers and veterans alike.
I see great things in our future, kid. Great things.
Number 2, Metal Gear Solid HD Collection.
What's the story between you and the boss?
She was like a mother, and my master.
Hideo Kojima took the world by storm with his Metal Gear Solid series, branching deep narrative stories and action stealth gameplay seamlessly. So rather than just remastering 1, why not 5? Featuring 3 games from the Solid Collection in HD, 2, 3, and Peace Walker, an additional bonus of the original 2 Metal Gears was snuck into MGS3. It may be a shame that we weren't able to relive Snake's story through the first game, but letting us play through 5 of his other games seems to be a pretty damn good trade-off.
See you around, Snake. Take care of yourself.
What about you?
I've got to hurry back and play my other part.
Number 1, The Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker HD. The Wind Waker stunned Zelda fans everywhere, taking a huge leap of faith by introducing a brand new art style, a lighter atmosphere, and an extremely large world to explore, so it feels appropriate that it should get a remaster. Not only bringing the resolution up to 1080p, we also received a new lighting engine, which drastically improved the visuals over the original. While Ocarina of Time 3DS was an awesome return, Wind Waker HD greatly improved on the original by increasing the speed of sail and fixing the ever-dreaded Triforce quest.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.